Hey, what's up, guys? Just got done watching this film just now, Death Wish 5: Face of Death, and this came out in 1994, I believe. But I heard this was Charles Bronson's last movie before he died, and because he does look pretty old here. I think he was like in his late 60s or something, maybe even 70s. But basically, he has a new fiance, of course. A lot younger than him. She's pretty hot. And he has another stepdaughter and all that. So he basically never learns. He keeps marrying into these families. But the woman's ex-husband is the leader of the Irish mob, who's played by Michael Parks, who famously is in all the Kevin Smith movies now, or well, he just died last year, but he was in Red State and Tusk, really good performances there. But he plays a sinister mob boss. You actually really hate his character and everything. And his henchmen are your stereotypical mob henchmen, pretty much. But there is one standout henchman he has. It's this dude who's like, I think they call him like Frankie Flakes or something, because he has like really bad dandruff. But he's the most interesting villain in the whole movie to me. He's like dressing up as a woman for like a disguise to kill the wife and all that. And it's just he was pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't make him the main villain, because Michael Parks was good, sinister, but he didn't stand out to me like the dandruff guy did. But it's typical storyline. Charles Bronson is taking revenge for them killing his wife and leaving the daughter without a mother and all that. And one thing I gotta say is the kills are like really toned down, but they're a lot different than the other Death Wish movies. Like there's a death of like a steam press and they rarely show any gore at all, so it's not as effective as the original ones. But there was that one, and which was kind of underwhelming, and the one with the Frankie Flakes was really cool because he gets this remote control soccer ball, which was weird that they even made, but he rigs it with explosives and blows them up, and that was a really cool death. And there's a death by cannoli. He puts like some kind of poison on the cannoli, and it was just a really underwhelming death. Just it felt really cheap. There's a death with a vat of acid that was actually pretty cool. They didn't show any gore or anything, but just the idea was cool. But yeah, this one felt a lot cheaper. It's easy to see why they don't include this on like all the American Blu-rays and stuff like that. I know there's a Blu-ray put out by Umbrella, but I was gonna get it, but after watching it, there's no way I want to pay $30, $25, $30 for this movie on Blu-ray. I'm perfectly fine with this DVD copy of it. I think I got this for $5 or $6 on Amazon, and it's perfectly fine. I don't plan on watching this movie for a long time until I watch the whole Death Wish series again, which will probably be a few years. But yeah, it's about 10 minutes too long too. It feels like a straight to video. This would have been good if it was like a made for TV movie. I don't think it was, but if it was, it's perfect for a 90s made for TV movie. I mean, it's just kind of boring, to be honest. The sets are really cheap looking, really plain. There's nothing that really stands out about this movie. He has one cool one-liner I like towards the end, where he has like this broken bottle and he cuts Michael Park's face up, and it sounds more brutal than it actually is. But he has a shotgun and he's like, "How you like that, you son of a bitch?" So it's not really a clever one-liner, but it's cool having him say it. But that's about as close to a badass one-liner as you're going to get in this movie. To me, the cover's better than the movie is, but I'd say skip this one. Just if you're going to watch a Death Wish movie, this one ain't the one you should watch. I'd suggest 4 is actually my favorite, but I'd suggest 3 or 2. You know what I mean? Because this one, only if you're a completist, pick it up. But otherwise, I'd say skip it. But it's so cheap, you might as well pick it up. Just to have the whole series. Charles Bronson's a badass. I mean, I try to support his movies anytime I see him. Even though he is dead and all that, I still think he's one of the top action stars of that whole era. You know what I mean? I like Cannon a lot. I try to collect all of Cannon's films, so it is what it is. I give this a 5 or 6 out of 10. Just completely average, nothing special, just cheap. 5. Alright, guys. Peace.